So let's move on to our tonight's agenda. So in tonight's agenda, we will have four topics of to study. So the first thing is based on English learning methodology. And the second thing will be the most important topic of discussion, that is parts of speech. And in the end, you will have a QA session. QA session means it's very simple question answer session. And then at last, you will be provided the study materials of today's class in the WhatsApp group. So that's all that we are going to do in tonight's class. So, first, let us know about the English learning methodology. You all will be surprised like, what is this English learning methodology? So, I'm here to provide you the information about the English learning methodology. It's very simple. My methodology is just simple. It's like learning by teaching. You know, I will teach you English and you can learn something, different sort of ideas from me. And it's learning by teaching means I'm a teacher and you are my student. So it's like give and take policy. We can learn together. And I prefer collaborative virtual learning. Collaborative virtual learning means we have an online virtual platform in this session. So here I will be demonstrating my ideas, and you as a collaborative team, we will work together to make English language simpler. Is it clear? So then we will be having online discussion platforms. This online discussion platforms will be based on, every day we will have different topics of discussion. So that topics will be discussed. At the end of every class, we will have a discussion based on what all topics that we covered so far. So that is basically online discussion platforms. So in the online discussion platforms, you can clear your doubts as well to me. You are free to ask all sort of questions that you have, any sort of questions that you have related to grammar. And this regarding this English learning methodology, learning English always help the students to improve their communication skills. So not only English, if you learn any language, learning of any language will always help a student to improve their communication skills. So you will be thinking like, how can a language be learned? So the best way of learning a language is by practicing the four skills. If you master the four skills, then easily you can achieve this, language, English language. So the four skills will be reading, writing, speaking, and then listening. You should know to read a language. Then you should be able to write a language. Then you should be able to speak it, and then listening. So that's all about this English learning methodology. And in this English learning methodology, we also focus on other types of question answer sessions, online discussions, etc. So if you follow this kind of learning methodology, I'm 100% sure that you can crack English grammar within a very short span of time. So if you master the four skills, that is reading, writing, speaking, and then listening, you can easily crack this English grammar within a short span of time. And that is the specialty of my course. So I'm here to provide you the easy English solutions. So, as I told you earlier, grammar will be the fundamental, topic of discussion. So grammar is always considered as the fundamental element for reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So you know this so so we have this four skills with you, that is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. As you all know, for every input, there will be an equally opposite output, right? If you are inputting something means you will get a result on. So here, listening is considered as the input. And if you listen something, then what will be the output? It is speaking. If reading is considered as the input, then what will be the output? It is writing. Do you agree? Do you all agree to this point? If you agree, please type in the chat box below. Very good. I'm so happy to see that many students are agreeing to my point. That's great. So, if you agree, you can type your response in the chat box given below. So, it is very important to master grammar in order to achieve something, in order to achieve English language, in order to have command over English language. It is very, very important for you people to learn or master English grammar. So, I will teach you how to study grammar easily. So, that's all about today's topic of discussion, that is parts of speech. Parts of speech will be our first topic of discussion today. So I can see many students are asking about the notes, making the notes. So you, all of you, please don't worry. We will be providing you the study materials of today's topic in WhatsApp group, in our WhatsApp group. So you can, for the time being, you can just listen to my session. Okay? Okay, so today's topic of discussion will be parts of speech. So I will tell you, like, as we all have already discussed about grammar, parts of speech is considered as the building block or the basic unit of a grammar. So it is like the first step that you are going to take into the field of English grammar. Parts of speech is always considered as the basic unit of English grammar. So here we go. Can you see the picture that is provided here about parts of speech? You can find it so attractive, right? You can see all the parts of speech here in this picture. Can you all see? If you can see the picture, just type your responses in the chat box given below. Okay, so I'm here to start. I'm going to start about the parts of speech. So, as you all can see from this picture, you can see the whole entire parts of speech. So, I will start with the noun. So, you have the noun, then comes the pronoun, then verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So these are the basic parts